Hello, everybody. Let's talk. So, this weekend coming up, the 28th of March, we're supposed to be having these wonderful protests throughout the nation. And I want to put these protests into proper perspective if I can. So, first and foremost, protests are called No Kings. America, United States of America, has no kings except maybe Martin Luther King, that kind of king. People with the last name of King, so they're protesting people with the last name of King. That sounds definitely odd. But while we're on the subject of odd, the people who are going to be doing these protests are actually referring to Donald Trump. When they say no kings, they're referring to Donald Trump cannot be a king. Donald Trump is not a king. He is our president. He's not trying to be a king. For those of you who go, well, he did the war in Iraq or the war in Iran without any support from Congress. He doesn't need support. As a veteran, I can tell you, our chain of command stops at president. It doesn't go up to president and then go down to Congress. He is the commander-in-chief of our armed forces. He is the top of the chain. He doesn't have to ask for permission. Number one. Number two, if he was a king, those of you who may have studied any sort of history would probably realize that kings would not allow people to rise up in protest like these no kings people are doing. So if he was going to be king, he'd have you all executed. I mean, that's what a king would do. A king would not allow these protests. Plus, these protests are all funded by outside influences. Okay? You all think you're doing America a favor by protesting against Donald Trump and these no king rallies. Except the truth is, they're funded by outside influences. The same outside influences, by the way, that funded the Russian hoax. The same outside influences that funded the BLM bull crap. That made George Floyd a career criminal into a hero. These are the same influences that are now influencing you to say no kings. Newsflash, we don't have kings in America except for people with the last name of King. We have princes that are either named Prince or named themselves Prince, like Fresh Prince, Prince Rogers Nelson. May he rest in peace. The point is, we don't have kings. So you can stop right there. Number two, wake up. You're all talking about we don't want division, and yet you're dividing us. Because we support Trump, you hate us. Because we don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't hold it against you that you don't like Trump. We don't tell you have to like our president. But you seem to tell us what to do. Stop telling us what to do. We're not going to do it. That's just the way it is. So have fun at your BS rallies funded by slavers and pedophiles and human traffickers, because those are the ones that are funding your No Kings rallies, is organizations that are involved in these illegal activities. And you're going to point at Donald Trump and say no kings. Wake up. Read something besides mainstream media. Do your research. Find out what a king is before you accuse anyone. Anyway, love to all. I've got some preparation to do. Lost a family member that was close to all of us, and I've got to prepare for his funeral. But love to all. I want you all to love each other and stop judging each other. Stop fighting. Stop separating. And go home. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow.